Hello, good afternoon everyone. Welcome to the channel Blooming Fluency. Today we are going to discuss the most important topics and which helps a lot to achieve the fluency. If we inculcate these topics in our daily practice, we may reach the fluency in a better manner. The first and foremost technique of the fluency is repetition. Repetition is a technique which is scientifically proven for efficient learning and ensuring the long term retention. Repetition is nothing but recalling the words or sentences or any new things which we have learned at different time gaps. For example, if we have learned a new word, we have to repeat at certain time periods. Here I will mention the particular time periods when we have to repeat it. If we have learned a new word, we have to repeat it immediately. For example, a sentence or a grammar rule or a new word, we have to repeat it again and again immediately. The second repetition should be occur after 1 day, and the third after 3 days, fourth after 1 week, and the fifth after 1 month. This is how we have to repeat the things which we have learned. Repeating is nothing but we have to use in our conversations. This helps to remember the words and recalling the words when we are conversing. This is not a new technique which we have already known about this. For example, in the schools, the repetition mostly occurred in the schools. The teachers makes the students to repeat the subject or new words or languages or math formulas, etc., etc. They make the students to repeat again and again. The repetition helps the students to remember the subject for a long term. Now, I am also doing this repetition practice. How I am inculcate this repetition technique is I started writing the new words which I learned, which I heard in a notes. I am maintaining a notes for the new things which I learned in my daily life. On each single day, I will go through my notes once. By this technique, it helps to recall the words very easily to me. It makes my conversation very effective. This is how I am practicing this repetition technique in my practice, and I hope it is very helpful to you also. Try to maintain your notes for your new things which you have learned or which you have heard and whatever it may. You have to maintain one notes and you have to write in your notebook and you have to recall, you have to go through once your notebook on each single day, and then you have to practice in your conversation. You have to try to use the new words in your conversation. It will helps you a lot. This is all about repetition technique. The next and important technique is active usage. As all we know, the four skills of English, LSRW, listening, speaking, reading, and writing. In those four skills, listening and reading comes under passive skills, speaking and writing comes under active skills. So we have to prioritize active skills rather than the passive skills. How to implement the active usage of skills? For example, we are watching a video. After the completion of the video, you have to summarize the theme of the video in your own words by writing or by speaking out. This is the way you have to use the speaking skill actively. And if you learn a grammar rule, if we are learning a new grammar rule, you have to make your own sentences by using the rule which you have learned. One more example. If you have the habit of reading the newspaper, then you can summarize a topic which you have read in the newspaper in your own words. That will also helps you a lot. And one more thing. If you are listening a story, after listening the story, you can express the story. You can express the theme of the story in your own words. That will also comes under active usage. And if you listen to a conversation of two people, you can summarize the conversation in your own words, what the first person said and what the second person said, like that you can express the feelings of both persons in your way. That will also comes under the active usage. This active usage helps a lot to get the fluency by adding your thoughts to what you have learned. In your daily practice, you have to spend 10 minutes for this active usage. You have to learn at least 5 new words. You have to make at least 2 sentences depending on the grammar rules which you have learned. And pick any new topic and try to converse on the topic at least for 2 minutes. If you are making any mistakes, the grammar rules, don't bother about the mistakes. You have to make your own conversation at least for 2 minutes. If you follow this technique of active usage every day for 10 minutes, you will get better fluency in a regular manner. These are the two techniques, and this is the way how to implement in our daily practice to get the fluence gradually. I think this video is most helpful to you, and if you like this video, please subscribe. And if you have already subscribed to my channel, please click on the bell icon. And don't forget to leave your opinions and suggestions in the comment section. That will help me to make better videos. And thanks for watching my video. Let's learn together. Happy English journey. Bye.